Yelena Rybákina. The 17th seed gave tennis another Cinderella Grand Slam story. The women's game has set a high standard for unbelievable first-time Grand Slam champions recently. In 2021, an unseeded doubles specialist, Barbora Streisova, won Roland Garros, and a teenage qualifier, Rybakina, won the US Open in one of her first professional events. Rybakina's win isn't quite as much of a jaw-dropping shock as those were. She was seeded 17th, she beat Serena on her way to the quarters at the French Open last year, and at 6 feet tall, with an excellent serve, she has a game for grass. When the pandemic brought the sport to a halt in the spring of 2020, she was the hottest player on the women's tour. Still, 2 weeks ago Rybakina was a relatively unknown quantity even among regular WTA followers. She was famous mostly for the way she didn't celebrate her victories. She was someone to look for in the future, but not during this fortnight. In her 2 Wimbledon tune-up events, she won 1 match. Now, in center court's centennial year, Rybakina has made her own contribution to the lore of that arena. It happened when she served at 3-2 in the final set, and went down 0-40. Jabeur had started the game with a perfectly measured drop set winner, and an equally perfect lob winner. Here, it seemed, was the push we had been waiting for from the 3rd seed. In Jabeur's first 6 matches, she had met every challenge she had faced, and elevated her game in response. She was too talented, and too close to becoming the first Arab woman to win a Grand Slam title, not to take her chance now. Rybakina's serve is lethal on grass, and made it difficult for Jabeur to mount a comeback from a breakdown. "Maybe the first set I was too nervous," Rybakina said. "Of course, Ons, she played well. I needed time to adjust to her game. But then after that, I thought that I'm going to fight till the end no matter what. Just tried to focus on every point because it was very tough. It was super hot. I think because I was nervous physically, I thought I cannot run anymore. But in the end I was just running to all these drop shots. I think it was first time really when I run so much to all these tricky shots. Yelena stole my title, but it's okay," a disappointed Jabeur said during the trophy ceremony. The words were accompanied by a smile, but she must have felt like this one got away, that this was meant to be her day. Jabeur was the favorite, and the crowd favorite, and through the first set she was sharp, while Rybakina so tight she was struggling to move. Even when Jabeur fell behind 0-2 in the second, it didn't feel like a reason to panic. During the next game, she went out of her way to try a tweener, which landed in the net. At the time, I thought it was a sign that she was confident. Looking back, it seems more like foreshadowing. Time and again through the second and third sets, Jabeur chose the wrong shot from her famously varied arsenal. When it came to shot making, Jabeur made the wrong choices throughout the second and third sets of the final. I didn't play my best tennis, let's say, second and third set, a more philosophical Jabeur said later. She started to be more aggressive. I think she stepped in the court and put a lot of pressure on me that I didn't find a solution for, unfortunately. I was expecting to do better. It's very frustrating because sometimes you have a lot of opportunities, but you give her a little bit of space. She does very well. Rybakina did very well, as a player and a new personality for tennis fans to get to know. She keeps her emotions in check on court, but we quickly discovered afterward that she has plenty of them, and has no problem talking about them, or making people laugh. The 23-year-old became the first player representing Kazakhstan to win a Grand Slam singles title as she hit back to overpower favorite 1 Jabeur 3-6, 6-2, 6-2.